Hello, and one last video before I get the my TèçhńïçS, the 10 series setup completed. As you can tell, all these are good now. What's missing is the amplifier, the SU-MA10 that I have actually packaged for service. I'm gonna take it in for service. But before that happens, this is where I keep the remote for now. Here is the new, well, not that one. This is my Kimber Select interconnect cable that I do use. Which model is this? I'm not sure. KS1010. So it's one of the older ones, but these have really good sound, and I do use it a lot for the CD player and the DAT, of course, DAT player. So that's as the cable I have as an interconnect. I got two more optical cables for on the way for these. I might get actually three. Might get one more and hook that one with an optical cable as well. Even though I really like the way it sounds when it's hooked up with the regular RCA, because the DAC and the DAT is pretty good. It's up to my preferences. But I gotta see how good the DAC is in the SU-MA10 once it's standing on the pedestal right there. Anyway, this is about the Audiovector cables, the zero compression cables. Now you probably remember, of course I have the speakers that I rarely ever listen to lately, but I already had one set of the Audiovector Zero compression cables. Those were the signatures, I believe, because they were gray. The insulation was gray. On these is black, which means these are the Arreté top of the line models. The Avant-Garde are white, I believe. So yeah, just wanted to make a video of these cables. These are 2.15 meters in length. Audiovector. I think I get backwards. Let's see. Come on, focus. Designed and engineered in Denmark by Audiovector. And their motto is just listen. So hopefully I will listen to them soon. This is the first gen. Actually, this is the second gen, I believe. Oh no, this is the first, maybe first gen. I'm not sure. These are, I think they start making them like 2016 and onwards. So at some point they had them where this thicker, they call it asymmetric design, so the thicker, I'm not sure what the gauge is of the cable, but the thicker positive cable is, this part here is red. And then the latest series, these are a little bit different. I believe these are made by Nakamichi. These look like a Nakamichi banana plugs. But on the latest series, which is like, I believe 2021 onwards, these parts, this clamp at the end, is rounded as opposed to oval. Nevertheless, they do run for about 4,000, so they're not cheap. I paid a little bit over 1,000 for these, like 1,350 with shipping, I believe, which is kind of a great deal. Now the problem is, the reason why I sold the first set is because I would prefer to have different plugs at one end, but it seems to me and to my knowledge that Audiovectors, all these zero compression cables, come with banana plugs at both ends, which means that I would have to replace them, and I don't really want to tamper the original termination. So I'm not sure. I might contact the Audiovector, see if I can get it from the factory differently terminated at one end, because my SU-MA10, not that one, is different. And I can't even hook these up to the SU-V470 because they have really crappy terminals in the back, so I can't even test them. So I don't know, I might even sell them and then get a different set. I was pretty adamant on getting the Audiovector cables. I love the sound of these. I love the signatures, so I'm pretty sure these are even better, way better, because these are like two tiers higher. So I got them from a guy who actually used them with the R6 Freedom models, the latest Audiovectors, and he was very impressed. He's actually getting new speakers and cables, so he's changing everything. Yeah, these are really good. These are very expensive cable. The sound is very clear, very transparent, very neutral, crystal clear highs, very deep lows, very unmuted vocals, so like no coloration or anything to the vocals. And yeah, they're actually pretty expensive, I guess, because they're good. I don't want to make this video too long. Just wanted to like do a quick introduction of these cables that are like latest edition. That is again not being hooked up because the major player is still on the bench, the workbench. So unfortunately, like I'm piling up everything here, getting it ready to finally play some music. This year I haven't really had time to do more. This amplifier I actually managed to fix myself. It was acting up again as it is getting also. I had to clean up all the pots and actually this button, I believe here, the tone control was interfering with the sound. So like it was very unbalanced, and I was getting some noise and pops on the left speaker and the headphone as well. So it's not the amplifier issue, it's actually preamp issue, and it was that one right there. So always something, but hopefully I'll get everything done and up and running. Like I said, it's been a very quiet year, no music lately. These have been just sitting there. Such a shame, such a great expensive speakers that are just doing nothing, but hopefully soon. But anyway, let me round it up. The Audiovector Zero Compression Arreté cables. Can't wait to get them hooked up. Really excited. A lot of new stuff, a lot of new addition this year is going to happen. So finally, hopefully, I will get it all up and running in a jiffy. Until then, take care.